All right, let's get right to it. The smack heard around the world. No, you know what? I ain't starting there. Well, we're starting with that topic, but y'all wasn't here. Is anybody going to tell me I be right?
About what now?
I hate That's why I love parks. And that's why I love parks.
I was going to ask the same question.
Well, you could ask that. And you could ask that. Joe Budden's Will Smith conversation started where and how many years ago? And what was he saying?
You've been on him for a minute.
I started it.
Yeah, you probably did.
I started it.
You probably did.
No one else was on that. It was me.
I don't know what that is.
Well, I'm going to tell you, brother Ish.
Gotcha.
But I want to highlight his ass for a second.
Oh, go ahead.
Because he does this often. He be there for the birth of some wild shit Joe says. He be part of the crowd that laughs and scoffs and mimics and, shut the fuck up crazy and adds to that narrative. And then when it come around and be right, it be this. So let me tell you what I said, Ish. I said, I'm sick of Will Smith.
Oh, you've said that since we've been here.
It's been consistent for me since before Elliot did that interview. And it's twofold. It's nuanced, right? But it correlates. Follow me. What I was saying was Will Smith, Hollywood megastar, has now introduced himself into content world. He does that with his big production, with tools that all of us are not privy to with some of that effect shit he was doing. He was putting the Hollywood shit in the clips.
He was.
He started jumping from over here, and
Drones on the building.
And Joe's issue with that was the same as the OnlyFans workers when Shorty came on there, charged all that bullshit, fucked up the game, and disappeared. And now they can't charge what they want to charge. They used to charge whatever they want. Now it's $100 max. Some of y'all understand what I'm saying. That was my issue there, right? Like, damn, how many of you big budget Hollywood niggas, the same thing the comedians were saying about T.I. Well, some of them were saying he shouldn't be doing it. But y'all just fuck up the market, right? So then I was saying, well, wait a second. He sure is dropping a lot of content. Y'all think that's normal? And nigga said, nah, he got a film company. I said, so y'all don't think nothing is underneath him just jumping off of buildings and bridges? They said, no. And I said, something's funny. Something's off there. And that's my other beef with him hopping in the content world. Because now if you're going to come over here as Will Smith, I want to see you be humanized. And you are not coming over here. I thought I was going to be Zingerman Budden today.
I told you that was out of here.
And you're not going to come over here jumping off the fucking Williamsburg Bridge and act like everything is just so picture perfect, Hollywood glitzy, glammy. Nah, I know Fresh Prince. And I'm a man. I'm a man. You know what? I'm a human. And our greatest gift that we totally don't use at all or take advantage of or even act like we have is, you guessed it, empathy. It's one of our greatest strengths as a human. You know what that word means?
I do.
You know what that word means? To vicariously identify with someone else's experience. We don't use that shit at all.
No.
I do. And if you use that and then just start looking around at shit, that ain't look right. Watch your kids grow up. We have watched you. We know you. And we see the internet jokes. And some jokes have truth. I've been on the butt of a lot of them. On the internet, shit be funny. You ever had some funny shit on the internet, real life affect your household, though? Mm-hmm. It be real. And some of that shit if you empathize, he can't just be wanting to jump from buildings and bridges. No way. I ain't buying it. It's just some shit I'm not buying. And now here we are. Well, wait, if you saw him on the red table shit, if you a man and you watched that whole thing, we don't have to get into it. Mm-hmm. But if you a man and you watched all that went on and you empathize, boy, you could understand some shit, right? It just make you look at it differently. Am I off? Come on, talk to me.
No. You're right. You're right. You're 100% right.
Right? So, I mean, I don't want to make it seem like I'm some fucking psychic superhero. I am not. But if you just empathize with what some of these celebrities go through, and I have the big and little joke, I have Joker Deuce, because I know some of these people and I've been in some of these spaces, and and
you've experienced it personally.
Yeah, and that, like, it's a cheat code when I say it, so it's easy to disregard me. Horrible messenger, excellent message. Look what God did to y'all. That's fucked up how he did that. That's just some horrible shit to say. But where was I? It was a good point.
Talk about empathy.
Just empathy, man. We don't have to get too deep into it. Now, where do we want to begin here?
Now, my only thing, though, real quick, what you said about Will, you said you want to see him humanized.
The same
through
thing.
His content.
Hey, the same thing. And we heard that from him. We heard that from him as he told the Jay-Z story about Hov seeing him smack dude on the red carpet. I think he told that. It might have been Elliot. He told it to somebody where he said, Hov called me and said, yo, me and B almost thought about missing we had the Oscars or some shit to go to tomorrow. We thought about missing it just to stay home and watch you smack dude. It was so great to see you humanized that way. Like, this thought has been out there about Will Smith.
But what I'm saying is, even though people might want to see that, he don't owe that to nobody.
Well, who said that?
No, some people really want to keep that part of them to themselves.
But when you jump in the content game and you're going to be a podcaster,
or what,
it's not really relatable to the masses to have you jumping off the highest building in Dubai or to only show you doing miraculous shit.
And Ice, let me point out the line that exists between the customer that don't know where the ghost is popping out in the haunted house at the carnival and the customer that does, right? Most of these people's favorite celebrities, they know absolutely nothing about by design. They don't even know that.
Or they might know
Who don't
different.
A lot of the fans.
Yeah.
Oh,
a lot of the fans have no idea that they know absolutely nothing about their favorite celebrity. They only know whatever they came up with in the science room to let you know.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think
some people don't.
Celebrityism.
But some people don't. So when you say you don't owe it, well, yeah, you don't owe it. You're black excellence. You're the Smiths. You are Will Smith. You don't owe nobody shit. You him already. But don't think that I'm the naive consumer to not know that something is being perfectly packaged to me. And for me, it's always introspection means dig deep. Let's look below that. This is not the perfect. I don't want to dig too deep into how you just could tell it's not the most perfect thing, but there was mad shit to let you know dysfunction is around. So then don't perfect pitch me to death. Your wife has a show centered around therapy. Yet there's dysfunction around. You clearly need therapy.
Probably already has.
Not enough. Not enough. He ain't had enough. He has had nowhere near enough. And if you're looking at if you've been watching him, nigga, when you had the time to get the therapy that you need, that was one of the things I took notice at the event. After the whole kerfuffle, now the reports come out that the publicist is at the table. Oh, well, somebody didn't do their fucking job. If this is real, and we'll get to that in a second, but if this is real, and now the internet know that, hey, it might have been smoke from 2016, you know whose job it was to be aware of that? In the moment?
Somebody on your team.
The fucking publicist that now is rushed to the table in the moment of crisis to do their job. A lot of people getting paid to not do their job.
But in defense of the publicist, when people putting on the facade like it's all gravy, you kind of don't think that there's no smoke there. You get what I'm saying? So if you like to
There's
your
an
point,
error somewhere.
Yeah, to your point.
Somewhere there's an error.
If you saying that, yo, I'm straight, I'm perfect, I'm happy, I'm fun, I'm da-da-da-da-da, the publicist like, all right, good, we good here.
So now I'm
There's
watching
nothing to
this
clean
shit, and now I'm sitting in bed, jealous as hell. Oh my God. You ever just reek of envy and jealousy and feel it? I am in bed so envious. My whole life flashed before my eyes. I'm thinking, yo, if I had fucking Denzel Washington to pop up in all my worst moments in life, I'd be fucking Batman. Oh, there's nothing I couldn't do. Denzel and fucking Tyler Perry. Yo, y'all talk, yo. Y'all talk.
Stop being an asshole.
Y'all
you
talk.
might could get to that level.
You talk. Somebody, y'all talk.
I was watching the
I'm chilling
Oscars,
out.
me and the wife. I'm on
chilling out.
Twitter as you
Get this
normally
shit
do
off.
when you're watching the award show. And she's like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, what? She's like, Will Smith just punched Chris Rock in the face. And then they do all the scramble screen. It's cut off. The mic's is cut off.
Yo,
and I see him walking away.
That's why you gotta love 2022. Even listen to the sentence. Yo,
Scramble screen.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of Chris Rock. That is such a wild sentence, but go ahead.
Yeah, and then they you know, in the scramble screen, they kind of replayed it for a second and then switch back. Like, there's a pretty bad edit scramble at the moment, which I understand. And then, of course, I went to Twitter and, you know, they had to recap there immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly had no idea what the fuck to think.
See, I wasn't even watching it. I just saw my phone blow up. You'd have thought I got smacked. The way my shit went on fire. Like, yo, I'm like, the fuck are y'all talking about?
Mine too. I'm just sitting there trying to have FaceTime sex. Now everybody's trying to call. Like, God damn.
Nah, somebody sent me a Japanese uncut version.
That went around pretty
text,
quick.
and I was
Yeah.
like, huh? And then when I thought it was fake at first until he started with the curse words. Then I was like, yeah, maybe. But I mean, I don't know.
I don't think it was fake. I think Will's fed the fuck up. And he said, not you, not here, not tonight. I'm going to do something.
I'm back and forth. Part of me, because I think everything is fake. I think it's all smoke and mirrors. So
I mean, it's Hollywood.
it is Hollywood. And
These are two gentlemen that are fucking masters of the art of film and production and all that shit. So I get it.
I'm just looking at the approach, like Chris Rock standing there, hands behind his back, looks like he leaned in. It's almost like he knew it was coming. The more I watch it, I just like,
I feel like he
knew the
leaned
shit
in
was
like
coming.
he thought he was going to say something
I
to
thought
him.
he
Like,
might have thought that someone was going to whisper in his ear.
yeah.
And I've smacked people before.
I've actually been Will before. I've been in the situation where someone who I'm cool with or kind of cool with said some shit that someone that I didn't like, and they thought it was all good when I walked up on them. So I don't think that part disproves anything.
Y'all just the smackers, huh?
I'm just saying.
I mean-
I've smacked before, and I've never smacked with my hand like that. Like it was always like spread finger.
Why didn't you invent drill?
So,
I had no switches.
yeah, I had a switch.
Yeah.
Switch came a little late.
That's the worst smack I've ever seen in my life.
No, see, I don't think it was meant to be I'm trying to kill you smack. It was just you're not about to say this here now today. No, not you. Not here. Not today.
I think it's.
Ice thinks it's a rollout.
I think everything's a rollout. First off,
And most things are a rollout.
I want this to be real.
Ice got to give me more motive.
It's a hard
It's
a hard one to go to
you
court.
Need
with.
in
It's a
court,
hard
we
one to
just
go to
need
court
more
with.
motive for that.
Versus, especially when you put it versus, maybe
You show
Will is just fed the fuck up. Like,
Well, no. Ice introduces a lot of things that in court I'm going to call circumstantial. The lean in. You know, in the slow-mo, everybody can see Chris Rock leans in.
He braced his
He
face.
braced, tightened his jaw. Look like
I don't think that's because it was produced. I think that's because Chris Rock is from New York, New Jersey. And or have a good idea when somebody's taking that long of a walk. Actually, where's my fucking Jill Scott? Taking that long of a walk.
and you can
to come
see
do
I'm
something
sure
to
you
you.
can see something in Will's face.
Also, that's Chris Rock, yo.
So you don't think?
Wait, hold up, and I'm gonna throw right back. That's Chris Rock. Chris Rock, they call on him to get up there and do this. Like he got all the relationships. His movies go. He writes them. He produces them. He's up. It's not like he needs this for his brand. Like his cachet is far beyond this. Also, I want to say the same thing exists for Will Packer. Will Packer is not out here giving you murder mystery, gangy violence. Will Packer is giving you fucking black excellence. He wouldn't write this in this seat.
All right, one thing. I think the only two people that knew this was going to happen, if it was fake, were them two.
They wouldn't do it to Will Packer.
That's what I'm saying.
They wouldn't do that to him, nor do I think they would do that for themselves, even if you want to make the argument for Will that exists and your argument about Chris Rock not selling tickets. I don't care about that part. Him not selling tickets this is Hollywood. This is the Oscars. This is their big stage, their private club. The black people in here are the black people we let in. We familiar with them. Samuel L. Jackson got his first Oscar. Round of applause.
Questlove.
Questlove.
I'm getting.
Oh, my bad.
I'm not being attacked right now. Can Sammy L. after 9 million movies get a moment without y'all rushing to attack me?
I'm not attacking.
No attack.
Samuel L. Jackson. Well deserved. Like this was too big of a moment for too many important black figures, and I think the black people there knew that. Will's first Oscar, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Questlove, fucking the Dixon, Kenny Hamilton nomination.
Shaq had one too.
Black people were being highlighted tonight.
At a place where they're not normally highlighted.
Not even welcome.
Now, if you want to tell me that's because the Oscars is pandering to a black audience, well, yeah. Yeah. Like most of them do.
And it's still congrats to me.
Yeah.
No, it's a big congrats. It's a huge congrats. I do not think that Will Smith or anyone else took it upon themselves in that moment to make that moment about that. And
it's a good take.
And that's further cemented by that stupid shit he got up there and said during the speech. And boy, we gotta stop that, yo. I'm sick of it from some of you niggas. Damn, I wanted to be Benjamin Budden today. I'm sick of these niggas, yo. Y'all just misappropriate shit. He get up there and say, King Richard would have defended his family. That's funny that King Richard came out 2 days later and said, nah, I wouldn't have done that. Violence is only cool when it's in self-defense. I don't know what the fuck he had on his mind. King Richard got a phone. You get on the stage, at that stage, in that moment, apologize to everybody but Chris Rock, and then show your fucking ass by saying, like King Richard, I'm just defending my family. And those are the two things that you niggas out there, I hate you hip-hop niggas. Defending my family and y'all taking food out my kid's mouth. I hate that y'all got them two lines, because y'all just use them shits with anything, yo. Y'all use them shit, yo, you taking food out my kid. No, yo, some of that shit, it's not applicable, yo.
It's more than them. It's a bunch of them.
You niggas just say shit to make something sound real serious for what you about to do to disguise that you stupid. Not talking about Will Smith. But I don't think he's himself in the moment.
No, he was shook.
Because if he's himself in the moment, Will Smith 100% apologized. It's Chris Rock right there.
Yeah. I think he was just
He don't wait a day later and get with his people. I even liked Chris Rock's apology.
That wasn't real.
It wasn't real.
I don't. Oh, it wasn't real?
No, that's not him.
I like the fake apology. I like the fake apology. I like Chris Rock not pressing charges. Chris Rock know he can't press charges on Will Smith.
Shit, that's where I disagree at 100%.
Hey, Ice.
Say what you want. Say what you want.
Stop.
Guess who's going to jail tonight?
Ice, we're not doing. Ice.
Say what you want.
You lie.
Ice.
I'm lying? Little ish. You know, hold up.
I know you're not lying.
Ice.
Listen.
Stop it, yo.
If I'm your publicist, if I'm your friend, nigga,
why he got to do this?
You can never do that.
You're not pressing charges.
You got me
charges on what?
You're banned from life.
I'm up 150 mil, whatever it is. Y'all just said I'm good anyway.
You cannot
For
press
a
charges
smack?
on Will
You're a
Smith.
comedian.
You assaulted me in public, and
Oh,
I couldn't
come
even
on.
hit you back.
Oh, what are you, Vlad? now?
Karen?
No, you
Are
could have
you
hit him
Vlad?
back.
Karen.
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 You could have hit him back.
Oh, see, that's the other thing that made
No, I
me
couldn't.
mad.
No, he couldn't hit him back.
Why couldn't he?
He couldn't hit him back.
You out your fucking
Shit, he
couldn't
could've
mind.
hit him back.
If you can price charges, I could whoop your ass on that stage.
He couldn't hit him back
You
right
out
there.
your mind.
Or you could have said more jokes. You could have
Okay.
done a lot of things.
I thought that's what he was saying when he said I could go. I thought he was going to say I could go.
He could have.
Y'all
'Cause
do
he
know
would've-
that
he could've
Chris,
went.
Chris Rock is not hitting Will Smith back on the Oscar stage. Right?
Yeah, he's not. He couldn't do that.
Even if you could do that, y'all know Chris Rock
He's not gonna
is
do
not
that.
doing
And I'm
that.
More
glad.
press charges.
I'm super glad he did not do that.
He handled it with class. No question.
He did. But we had
Yeah, I'm
yo,
not.
fam,
I'm all right. I'm
I
You
would
the
have had
fam. I'm
Listen.
I'm me. I stand in my truth.
somebody would have had some sneakers for me. We would have been in somebody's backyard that night. Puff said we going to the gold party. Yeah, they'd had to give me a backyard little boogie.
Well, that's why I'm. Oh, it's so much to unpack, yo.
It's a lot.
Just fast forward if you over the smack, but I got shit to say. That's why I'm on the fence about how to feel toward Will. Because a part of me says, yo, that was the hardest shit in the world, yo. For Will Smith to know where he was at and do that to the dude on stage holding the microphone, that's also the part that I think is wrong. Because you're Will Smith.
I'm with you. I think it was wrong,
You're
but I
Will-
actually feel him.
You're Will Smith. You could have, if that was the issue, you could have went right backstage. You could have walked off, exited stage when he exited stage.
The first commercial.
And you could have smacked the shit out of him
Word.
anywhere
Backstage.
backstage, and then all we would have heard is rumors and reports. Your rep still don't take a hit.
No, your
Y'all-
rep is the same.
Y'all deal with it internally. You still go out there and receive the applause you're supposed to when you win that award.
Right.
He didn't have to do that in
And that's
front
part
of
of why I ain't believe it.
in front of his peers. These are his peers. I'm not making this a racy thing. A lot of white people had something to say, mind your fucking business. But his peers, the acting elite, he been in Hollywood for X amount. Come on.
Yeah.
He don't want to. And then Denzel, at your highest moment, the devil will.
That nigga Denzel.
Yo, if Denzel could pop up in my worst moments, you think I would be like this? Honestly. Like, I hated that. I'm hating on him.
You would ignore him.
I love Denzel,
Me too.
yo. He's like the voice. He's
Nah,
like,
he is.
Come
He
on,
got more
yo.
quotables than Jay-Z. Like, that nigga got
Will
some
Smith
shit.
act up, Denzel, Tyler Perry, Sammy L. pop up. Like,
Yeah.
Like Big Bruh and
yo,
Uncle.
Bro, yeah.
dog,
Unking him.
That's
We got
so important, yo.
That's dope.
Think you might have been saucy a little bit.
You know, Hove text him.
No.
Oh man,
I'm sure he had a sip.
I'm just saying because that could add to it too.
Could, absolutely.
I hope somebody checked on motherfucking Chris Rock.
That's all I heard was everybody kept calling Will Smith. And my thing is,
Nah, Charlamagne called Chris Rock.
Charlamagne said he called him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. I think that more people should have checked on Chris Rock.
Yeah. That's a lack of one.
No, that's some bullshit, my nigga. Like,
Nigga got Denzel. Call me. I would hang up on so fast. Nigga, if somebody else don't call me.
Somebody better call Oprah. Oprah, where the fuck is Oprah,
Yo,
yo?
Patty LaBelle got 5 seconds.
Where's the comedian? Chappelle? Somebody better
Gail
call.
King, somebody else. Dude, that ain't gonna say I'm hating, yo. Wait, stop. Stop. Wait.
You got all these motherfuckers checking on you.
Man, nigga,
Harriet Tubman.
I'm gonna call you back in a second.
I'll call you back.
I'm waiting on somebody.
Yo, you tying my line up, fam. Let me get back to you. You know.
That's why I hate famous. Like when you fuck with famous people and then you go through a moment and it hit the web, the famous
hold
niggas
on,
feel
hold
like
on.
they could call. Nigga, if you don't get off my phone.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman. Yo, James Earl Jones better text me in 3 seconds, yo, to balance this shit out. All right, listen.
Nah, that's
Now,
real.
listen.
That's fucked up.
This is why I'm mad at them. I'm gonna find something to be mad at. Because I'm imaginative.
Nah, I'm on the fence.
Hey, let me get this
Yeah,
out.
I'm back and forth with it.
Oh man.
I have a very creative imagination. So when the universe gift you something you never thought would come, right? Like the UConn women's coach, Gino been in the Final Four
7 zillion times.
15 years in a row. He got to make up new speeches. Whatever he said last night, I was like, oh shit. He had writers for that one.
She wanted them.
Right? But like the universe give you shit that you got to be in awe at. Like that's amazing. on a whatever night this was, that Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock headline was so great, I had no choice but to imagine it 90 other different ways. What if he weaved it?
Yeah.
But you've already committed to the act. Now you gotta chase him.
You gotta put your hands up.
What if he ran?
Catch him in the left.
What if he reacted?
You have to run. Will Smith is the text. Now that is Will Smith is running around on stage trying to smack Chris Rock. Yo, what if he dipped it and bomb?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Chris Rock DC McFly that nigga.
Yeah.
In front of your girl and your peers. Yo, this could have been better.
If he would,
And that's why I know Will Packer didn't write this.
All jokes
Will
aside,
Packer would have wrote something for us.
if that nigga would have slipped that smack and boo bop,
Oh,
Will
that would have been
Smith,
the shit, yo. Oh.
It'd have been over.
he had to go on high.
Yeah, it'd have been over.
He had to go on high.
Considering,
Nah,
yeah. Yeah, it'd have been over.
Where's my phone?
He would have had to go on high.
All I'm saying is, man, a smack at the awards ain't going to impress me anyway.
Nah, I just.
Young Buck stabbed the nigga, man.
Oh man, do you hear this ignorant ass nigga?
I'm just saying, like, it's levels.
Wait, what happened?
I said a smack at the awards.
Young
ain't gonna
Buck
impress
stabbed a
me.
nigga and got dropped from the label. Nigga, shut up. You niggas with your false fucking loyalties.
Word.
You niggas be loyal to
Word.
nothing, yo. To absolutely nothing. You stab me, I'm signed here forever. I mean, I stabbed somebody.
I stabbed somebody for you?
Yeah, I'm signed. I'm signed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Life perpetuity. Perpetuity. Sorry. So now you fucking idiots, y'all got me on the internet saving all the little stupid songs. I don't care. I don't care.
I know you was having a blast on the internet.
Now this is a story all about how I slapped Chris Rock and sat back down. And so people say I'm wrong, but I don't care. I tell you why you don't make jokes about wifey not having hair.
No. I'm saving all this shit.
Wait, is more?
Oh yeah, there was
What's
another
wrong
one
with y'all?
somewhere. Hold up, where it went?
I heard it.
No, I heard all them shits. Here we go.
Now this is a story all about how the Oscars got turned upside down. Will was sitting in the seat, cracking up in his chair. Chris Rock made a joke about Jada's hair.
I love you. G.I. Jane 2. Can't wait to see it.
I'm gonna let this one rock for you, Ice. We're gonna get back to business.
This
Hey,
is nuts,
content creators.
yo. Yeah, shouts to them.
It's West Philadelphia, side and rage. Will said bet and walked straight to the stage. Maxing, relaxing, walking all cool. Then gave us a glimpse of Ali too. Gave him a cross, stack a pass for a hook. Oh, Pookie, it ain't looking good. He threw one good slap and the crowd got scared. The Peter looking at Will like this nigga here.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right, yo.
That's enough of him.
The internet.
The internet is great.
You
Undefeated.
gotta love the internet, man. And I like that Will partied it up afterwards.
What?
Like, yo.
Yo, you see what Lupita had, right?
See, you not smacking me.
Ish.
in front.
Fam.
Ish.
Fam. I'm
Lupita,
sorry, please.
Lupita got. He was looking at that
Ish.
nigga like,
Hey, timestamp killer, yo.
Yes, yeah.
Why are you a
Fam,
barbarian?
She looking at him like, Daddy, what? Look how Lupita looking at
Noah.
that nigga, man.
Yo, what's wrong
Yo,
with this
I'm
nigga,
telling
yo?
you, Lupita was looking at that nigga like, that's what we doing, Zaddy? Yeah. You say what you want. Go ahead.
We said nothing.
Oh, no.
Yo, nobody said a word.
We're letting you rock out.
Look, and she at the after party right behind you
Yo, he's still going.
after the show. You nigga-
That nigga will not go home.
Nah, we turning up. I just won the award.
That nigga, he will not go home, yo. And that's the real conversation y'all
Yo,
don't want to
chill
have.
out, bro.
She got that nigga under mind control, yo.
That nigga so happy to be outside,
Nah,
yo.
yo, wait.
Look at Will, man. Yo.
I'm gonna get smacked.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
He
man.
ain't even doing summertime. He doing getting jiggy with it. He trying to have a blast. He trying to have too much fun.
Turn up.
Come on, let's read his apology at least. Y'all don't think he's under mind control?
Yes.
He's under stress. No question.
You think it's mind control ish? I don't think it's no mind control. Nah.
Jay-Z got this song.
So when did he get that mad if it's not mind control? Nigga was laughing it up.
Till he saw that she was mad. Can't laugh no more. I gotta do something.
That nigga immediately.
See, now we're not paying enough attention to that.
Every meme.
If you utilize empathy, then you have to press pause right there.
You're right.
The joke was funny. Oh shit, it's not funny.
Cause stop.
Yeah, it's not funny at all. Actually,
This is a room full of dudes. We could talk about it a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah, no, come on.
or maybe we can't. Y'all know what time it is when something happened and you can overlook it.
Y'all want to really have a real conversation? We can.
Let's
How real?
go.
Go ahead. Not too real.
No, I'm just saying. I think this is my look. They told me I can't say this is my personal opinion no more. It's your platform, but I gotta say this is my personal.
Yeah, you say a lot.
To
Get your shit
take it off of you.
Thanks.
But I don't even think this smack was a Chris Rock smack. I think it was damn near a societal smack.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was the feather that broke the
Definitely.
camel's back. The nigga done been in the tabloids and been in social media for the last two years in a negative way. Outside of his book and that movie, it's been all negative.
Jokey joke on me.
So when the joke came out, he laughed. I look at my wife, she's not laughing. And all that flashed in front of my face is the last 2 years of ridicule, jokes, and all that other shit.
Memes.
Here we come. And that's all I think he really envisioned was there's some more shit.
He snapped.
And it popped.
Boy, did he envision it quickly then. Because it's the part that I want to highlight.
Absolutely.
If you've been living with it for
And to further point out how delusional he is,
Who's he?
Will Smith.
Okay.
After the smack, he got the nerve to be smirking.
No, nigga, he did more than that.
I know, but
He
I mean,
fixed his suit as if he ain't have a care in the world.
something is wrong. Something is off there. For the Will Smith that's our Will Smith that we know.
Like, it was like a time bomb, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally was like that. Like,
And this is clearly,
That was-
and you can't tell me that this is about that G.I. Jane joke.
you can't tell.
I'm not rolling.
Again,
I don't
it
care
could-
who wrote the joke. I don't care if
think
the writers wrote it, if it was ad-libbed, it don't matter to me.
if I'm taking this as real, because like I said, I go back and forth.
You
with
think
that.
it's fake.
And I also go back and forth. I don't think it's the G.I. Jane joke. I think
It's all
the shit from 2016, the Chris Rock, them comments. I think niggas might not fuck with Chris Rock to an extent or whatever.
Yo, and that's what I'm learning. That's what I'm learning too.
Hold on, Joe. Hold on. You know how it's like, yo, if let's say somebody Parks, you make a joke at my expense.
Yeah.
Joe laugh. All right. Ish laugh. I'm like, ho, homeboy.
You can't let
Not
him.
you.
Yeah. Not you. It looked like it could be some of that. Like, I don't fuck with this nigga right
I
here.
don't like that, yo.
But that it happens, bro.
You're right. This is my thing. The Oscars, the Grammys, the Emmys, the fucking ESPYs.
The Golden Globes.
All of them, they hire a top-notch comedian on purpose, oftentimes, to master the ceremony. If you are the best of the best, you are going to get roasted. It is par for the course. When niggas host the ESPYs, they crack on Peyton Manning, they crack on LeBron, they crack on KD, they crack on everybody. Niggas fucking roast Donald Trump, Barack Obama, whomever is the president, at the presidential roast. It's par for the course. So when you're a megastar, you're sitting in the front row, that is what tends to happen from a comedian. We are setting a precedent here, basically going forward, that no comedians could ever crack a joke on an A-list celebrity without the risk of potentially getting smacked.
Nah, I don't.
No, I don't think we said that. But hold on.
No, I'm with that. No, yeah.
You joking or you serious?
I'm dead ass.
Yeah, like, dog, you are setting a precedent because,
But I like it.
look, I don't.
Oh, please.
You can't like it when you do what you do every day for a living. You can't like it, Joe, because now you're being contradictory.
I'm not.
Because we sit here on a day-to-day basis.
We don't nothing.
Yeah.
I come in here and speak as if I might see any of the people I speak about.
I agree.
Yeah, but they can still take
So
something
don't-
away.
Oh, wait. No,
and then I would have to deal with that.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
I don't come in here and do that. And it's a lot of comedians. I don't give a fuck that your career choice was to make people laugh. Some of that shit be off base.
I agree with that.
Some of it is wrong.
I agree with
And then
that.
y'all come clamoring to the internet, so I'm a comedian, I can't do my job. No, some shit you cannot say.
I agree with that as well.
And we come in here all the time, or at least me for years, and said, sometimes we need to get back to smacking the shit out of some people.
I agree.
I done been to comedy shows.
No, I've said that months ago, so a
With
good-
fucking Bria. And a nigga on stage thought it was cool to make a joke about how dark-skinned my lady friend was. No, nigga, I'm waiting outside for you. That don't fall under the guise of I'm a comedian. So that's why that shit that you saying, you right, but I think it's conditioning, right? So if I'm Will, and I know what this has done in my home, I know I'm watching her cry, I'm holding her. I know how this affects her differently than our entanglement jokes. Like, this is a health, this connected us. Nah, I'm not. And you do that up
certain
there,
should be
that's
off
not
base.
your right.
Yeah, certain should be
And
off
not only
base.
that,
That's not his. The joke was over.
Time out.
Hey, that was funny. Homeboy and his wife. That was comedic genius. Dave would have did that. Homeboy and his wife both being nominated in the same category. That's Chris Rock comedy. Segue. Even the segue to Will. Oh, he better hope Will wins. That was genius. Now you just taking a jab. Joe wouldn't have took it. Joe wouldn't have took.
Let me ask you a
The
question.
joke was completed. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. And I'm not defending him. This is just all allegedly. He didn't know nothing about her alopecia.
I don't care.
If he don't know,
I don't care.
Let me finish, yo.
2016 negates your point. I know where you're going.
No, it does not.
Oh, go ahead.
It's two totally separate issues.
Wait,
and
go
this
ahead.
is the this is the
Explain it
problem.
to me.
What I'm saying is this. We can't come in here and we complain about cancel culture and we complain about how sensitive people are in the pod. We do that often here. And then say there's a line in which a comedian can't cross because this is traditionally what comedians have done.
Yeah, but you can cross it.
Parks.
You can't
You gotta
cross
be prepared for what happens when you cross
You
it.
have to be
Bingo.
prepared
That's
for the
all.
repercussions. I'm not disagreeing.
I want to reply to him.
I know, I agree with that. I'm standing on that. I agree with you. What I'm saying is it sets a precedent going forward that now we can't really be funny.
Nah.
I disagree with that part.
The funniest jokes are the jokes that teeter the line of inappropriate.
From the comedians, that's good. And the amount of comedians that's good is probably the same as the amount of rappers that's good.
He wanted
which
to-
leaves an entire field. I know, which is why this was shocking.
Cat Williams came on this podcast and
But
said,
then-
"Yo, if you can't make jokes without offending people, then
Then you're not a comedian. You're not a comedian. But let me and I
That's from an
I
offensive
love that
comedian.
from-
And he said it amazingly too.
Yeah.
But I want to reply to you, Ish. We are boycotting this event in 2016, Black Elite. We being murdered by the dozens in the street, and I ain't gonna serious this out, but I just have to highlight why this event was being boycotted. That they tapped Chris Rock in that moment to speak to black audience, and he clowned my wife. That's important to note.
It is.
You know the two people that should know that? Will and Chris. That's what I'm saying about 2016 should dead some of that. Because even if you're right, and Chris Rock is genius, so he could have thought and joked his way out of that without this. But you know 2016 happened, and now you know that we sitting in front of your face. So it's like to hide behind the guise of being a comedian. No, nigga, you a man first.
True.
And you have the gall. I don't know who you think I am. But we here now. We not boycotting. We fixed it. And you still got jokes? Yo, G.I. Jane wasn't even that popular of a fucking movie for your genius ass to make that joke in that moment. It wasn't. It wasn't no smash. It wasn't no black. It wasn't fucking Black Panther. Stop.
And it was
Stop.
30 years ago.
Stop, yo. Stop. No, I understand that part. No, nigga, as a man, you can't do that right now.
And like I said, it could be smart. Like, yo, I'm still feeling 2016.
And what if we spoke?
I agree with that.
We know each other. What if we
Yeah,
spoke?
we don't-
What if I said something to you and you still chose to
So
make
that's-
me the butt of the
that's
joke
what
in front
alleged-
of my peers?
Allegedly, somebody.
No,
I
nigga,
don't know how
smack the
true
shit
it
out
is.
this nigga, man. And Chris Rock, let me say this. And I love them both. He deserved a smack. He deserved a smack. He should have been got a smack. Chris Rock should have been got smacked. It's a few niggas should have been got smacked.
Well, see, that's what I'm learning.
That little
honestly.
clip running around where he just thought it was all hokey dory, nigga with Louis C.K. And it took Seinfeld in the moment to say,
No, that ain't cool.
no, but Seinfeld is Seinfeld. See, and that's what I mean about genius comedy. Seinfeld. So he didn't just say that.
Yeah,
he said,
he worded it differently.
I don't find the humor in that, nor do I seek it. To both of them. Really to Louis C.K. But why Seinfeld got to be that person in front of Chris Rock? So, of course, no one deserves a smack. But, yeah, that was nuts. I know there's a comedian class. There's a language y'all speak. I understand. But that was nasty from Chris Rock.
No, Joe Budden. Enough, Daddy.